Hello everyone, it is that time again. It is mail day here at Paper and Moose, so join me as we see what lovely viewers such as yourself have sent me from all over this globe, from paper to moose, paper and moose, to toys, to things found in the trash and the Goodwill bins, in attics, saved for years and so nicely packaged up and sent my way. So yes, mail day here, but first I wanted to give a little update for those that care about updates. My videos have been kind of sporadic lately, and the reason is that I have been, for the past week, moving things out of one of my rooms because I'm going to be having some work done, and I need to remove everything out of the room, everything. And when you don't have a shed, a garage, someplace you can put an entire room's full of contents in, it's kind of hard. So thankfully, thanks to family and friends, I've been able to move stuff out and keep it there, because I don't want to move everything into my bedroom. I don't want to be sleeping with the paper. I love it, but so I've been working on that every single day, and it reminds me that as a reseller and a collector, I have a lot of stuff, but I know that I'm not alone. I think that's one aspect of reselling that we refer to as our death piles, but all my stuff I love. It's just, you get a box at an estate sale, a garage sale, an auction, and you kind of pick out what you love the most, and you either list that or you put it away to, take it out when it's that holiday. The rest of the stuff, it might be interesting, but you kind of push that aside and figure, I'll get to that another day. And all those another days add up to where you have boxes and boxes of stuff. Boxes and boxes of stuff. So I'm not going to do that anymore. My plan is, once this is done, hopefully just right in the beginning of this upcoming week, so I can get back to normal, is I'm going to be bringing back a few boxes at a time and looking through each box and dealing with each box, not putting a box aside, not putting a thing aside, deciding if it's, online, is it Etsy, is it going to the flea market, is it staying in my collection, or let's just donate this. So that is what I'm going to be doing. So for those that like to shop in my Etsy shop, I hopefully will have that stocked in the next upcoming weeks, as long as everything goes to plan. So once that's done, then I can get back to some of my other regular videos. I have 3 special mail videos coming up. One is from another YouTuber, Hollywood Haunter. You can go and check out her channel and see what she's all about. Hint, hint, it's Halloween, but they also make these amazing, life-size He-Man buildings that will boggle your mind. I have another special mail all the way from Canada. I have a few viewers in Canada and also a tea company in Canada. They so nicely reached out to me, and I will be trying some of their tea. So we'll have a little tea time here at the channel. And then last but not least, our friend Buzz, another YouTuber who is amazing not only at videos but fixing and restoring old radios. Him and I kind of teamed up, and we saved an amazing collection on eBay. He found it and we split it, and so I'm going to be having one video on that and the magic of eBay. So that will be coming up. I don't want to say in the next couple days, because it most likely will not happen. I just need to get everything here in order and done and cleaned, and it's very stressful. I've been very stressed the past week, so gotta get through that. A big glass of wine is waiting for me, and probably I will catch up on the TV show This Is Us, my favorite show. Makes me cry every time. But once this is over with, that's what I'm gonna do. That's how I'm gonna spend my night. Maybe have some Oreo cookies, popcorn, I don't know. But anyway, So yes, that's a little catch up. I will still be having a rummage sale video and a flea market video coming up, sprinkled in the mix there. We shall see. YouTube's been hard lately. Again, though, I haven't been out there, pushing out content every single day because of what I'm going through here. That's not really a viable excuse because YouTube is my job, but it's life. It's life. We all have that. So I'm hoping once, again, this is done, I can get back to my normal life, push those videos out, bring you some really fun content. But today, fun. We're going to be having fun with mail. I have a decent amount of packages, so let's get to it. First is from our good friend, the uncle everyone loves on YouTube, Uncle Warren. All the way out in Burien, Washington State. Oh, I see a book. What? Selections from the Webb Nichols Archive, 1899 to 1948. Wyoming, Encampment, Wyoming. Let's open this up, shall we? And that's another thing. The history behind the paper videos. I have one that's on the boiler. I still have to do research for it. I absolutely love those videos. And I realize that they just don't do well on YouTube. They don't. They get, maybe 1,000 or 2,000 views and that's it. And so most people would say, well, they don't do well, so don't make them. And to that I say, but then I wouldn't be doing what I love, and that's research. And if the story that I can share in, that whatever X number of minutes of a video, if a person's life is brought back or a memory is brought back for that short amount of time, why not make it? So I will be having one of those come up soon, shortly again. Again, I would really like to focus and add more of those in the mix. It's just a matter of time and research because we know how I go down those rabbit holes. But I do love my history behind the paper, and I don't want to not do them just because they don't get crazy views, because then I'm not being true to who I am and what I've loved since I was little, and that's history. And I wouldn't be using my 2 degrees that I paid a heck of a lot of money for. How fun. Wow, this looks like a lot of research. That's what it looks like. So we have the front with the woman and the cat, and then we have the man on the back at the bar. Oh, they're photos. What? And I'm gonna have to do some Googling. Let's do that now. We're gonna have some fun. Webb Nichols Archive. Let's look up Webb Nichols Encampment. It's her own, features Nichols' own work and images by amateur photographers she collected in the early 20th century as the proprietor of a photo finishing business. Whoops. Is this gonna, all I want to do is read. This is ridiculous. Come on. How hard is this? Okay. That she collected in the early 20th century as a proprietor of a photo finishing business in southern Wyoming, called from over 24,000 photographs. The book provides a dynamic visual window into the social, domestic, and economic aspects of the American Western frontier and captures an elusive sense of place through the images of this community of friends, family, and strangers. Wow. Can you imagine? To discover work as rich as Webb Nichols is a wonder, but to produce a book as perfect as Encampment, Wyoming is a miracle. Now, I cannot do a slideshow of these because that would be, these are all copyright protected. so I cannot, but I can probably share a few on here. Let me find some. I mean, they're all cool. Can you imagine like 24,000? We have a gunslinger. Oh gosh, we have some, we're gonna call them lumberyard workers, perhaps. Is there an index? Oh, here we go. Oh, there's a whole, wow. The photographs in this book represent less than 1% of the images in the Webb Nichols archive. Wow. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to read more about her. Laura made and collected photographs of both men and women at work, providing glimpses into the broad array of work on the Wyoming frontier. They show us not only how Laura chose to document the laborers, but also how they chose to document themselves, both at work and at play. Ooh, she has diaries. As her diary suggests, photography was embedded in every aspect of Laura Webb Nichols' life, and the resulting images reveal a sense of place that transcends time, bringing us all closer to the community of Encampment, Wyoming. Oh, wow. Well, there's another thing I have to read. Oh, look at this. So you have the sailor's picture on the wall, and then you have the boots and the jacket. That's very interesting to note, not only how the people were portrayed by the photographer, but by how the people wanted to be portrayed themselves, with how they posed and everything. You have some car scenes. You have the baby, and then you have the lady with the dog. Wow, only 1%. This is why I love photographs and why I love ephemera. Ephemera seems to be becoming like big on YouTube now, with a lot of other resellers. But I still would more so like to focus on the historical, emotional aspect of the paper versus how much money it can bring in. Because I think that that's what this woman must have done. She collected all these photographs to tell stories, to share, and now we can see how they saw things back then. So thank you, Uncle Warren, for this. I probably wouldn't have, maybe eventually I would have stumbled upon this somewhere out there in the wild, but thank you for bringing this to my attention. And I'll have to do a little bit more Googling, as I always like to do, and add it to my list. So thank you, Uncle Warren. Up next, we have a package from another faithful viewer, and that's Jay from ArtSmith Studios. If you recall, Jay sent me a shirt, which I've worn in a few videos, with the retro toys having a race. It's a vintage raceway. Awesome. So you can go and check out ArtSmith Studios and see for yourself the great work that Jay has done. So it says, Dear Renee, I found some postcards. I'll show you that. And a book at my local thrift shop that you might be interested in. Also, I love the way you say buttons. So I made you this, so I had this mug made. Oh boy. Don't let anyone tell you you're saying it wrong. All the best, Jay. So this is his thank you card, this little anvil. Genius. Genius. Oh boy. All right, let's look at the postcards first. Then we'll look at the mug. I can add it to my tea collection. My tea this morning tasted great. I had it in a Yellowstone mug, and it was wonderful. Oh gosh, meditation. Oh, it's filled out. So we have that. It's not, it's in a different language. That's, oh, I like this one. Compliments of T.P. Johnson. What are these things? Oh, it's like a tack shop, Latimer, Iowa. So this is a real photo postcard. Money-wise, real photo postcards can go for a crazy amount of money, just because they capture a moment in time versus, you know, like the printed cards, we're going to call them. And this is of a tack shop. You have the horse tack, there's saddles, etc. So why do people collect these? Well, If you are a historian of your town of Latimer, Iowa, you might be researching for a book. You might be researching for your own personal history. Perhaps a great whomever owned this shop, and you want to know more about it. So what do? Well, you can go online, you can go to your local resources in your towns, but you might want this to study it, to see if you can possibly identify the people in there, and also just to see what this shop was like during that time. And that's why people collect photo postcards, and that's why they sell photo postcards. But from a historical point of view, you see the inside of this shop. You can, get out your magnifying glass or loop and take a closer look at the brand names on the items. And perhaps, if you're really good, match up whom these men are in the photos, which I'm guessing probably one of them is T.P. Johnson. History behind the paper. That one's great. Thrift shop. My thrift shops never have postcards. We have Yosemite National Park, the Cathedral Rocks. Oh, this one's in English. August 12th, 1945. So if you think about what just happened in the world. Dearest Mother and Dad, we took advantage of a few days off and came here to the Yosemite Park. It's really beautiful here. Wish you could have been along. Maybe it won't be so long before we will be home. I hope so. Tell Ed we said hello, and tell Peggy to be a good dog. Until next time, lots of love. Oh, Peggy. These are wonderful. Oh, look at this sweet one. Oh, cool. Another one from Yosemite. Dearest Mother. Oh, it's from the same people. Dearest Mother and Dad. Oh, he was in the military. We received a letter from Carmela today. She is still in Montana. Bought lightweight wool for a dress to wear when we get our furlough. When sometime this summer, we are hoping. Carmela hopes to get a furlough sometime in June. Has his name on there. Might have to do a little look-see. Okay, here we go. But so that's button. It has BUH-INN. Button. Beaver and moose. And then on the other side, it has buttons. But they're in like there are all sorts of different styles. Well, this will be my tea drinking mug probably for the rest of the week. For the next couple weeks. Again, I switch them out every so often, so thank you, Jay. And yes, if anyone wants to go see what Jay's artwork is all about, be sure to check out ArtSmith Studios, and you can take a little adventure into the mind of Jay and his creations. So thank you so much, Jay. I really enjoyed the mug, and the postcards might have some further inspiration down the road. Next is from our friend Molly up in Rochester, New York. When I'd have to go there for my old job. That's one thing I miss about my old job is free travel. Because it's not free now. Oh. I'm not sure if I see a card. Can we guess? Can you guess? I don't see one. Maybe it's in here somewhere. Oh, cool. Yellowstone, the story behind the scenery. I'm going to have a lot of reading to do about Yellowstone. Ooh, a beaver and a moose. I need to see a moose. I have to. It's a must. Oh, that's up in Mammoth. I have to. I have to. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. And we have this great witch. Oh, geez. Decoration. So you have the crepe paper that kind of pops out to give you that 3D effect. She's fun. I can't believe it's gonna be the end of May soon. Like I always feel like summer is here and gone every single time. Oh, here's a card. Let's see. Dear Renee, I enjoy your YouTube shows and learn a lot. I feel bad when you don't get what you wanted, and appreciate you taking us with you into the dark attics and basements. As the song says, you can't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes, you might find you get what you need. I empathize when you leave because of the crowds or overwhelming situations. Yes, yes, yes. I have really realized that through filming for YouTube is that I do get very overwhelmed. I think it's a mixture of, I think it's more so because of the nature of wanting to provide, you know, find something crazy to show, because everyone wants to see that, you know. But so it's a mixture of having to film, hoping to find something really neat versus just doing whatever. And I think I need to just do more of the whatever, you know. If I find something, I find something. If I don't, well then at least I was able to show you all what is out there and what can be found. You know, my interests aren't the same as someone else's interests, and that's how the world works. But it can be overwhelming. I also discovered that I'm not really much of a table shopper at a flea market. I'm definitely more of a rummaging through boxes shopper. I tend to not stay away from table sellers, but I kind of just scan with my eyes. And I know that's not necessarily a good thing because things can be missed out on, but I very much so enjoy more of the digging aspect of flea markets. There's my little diatribe. Enclosed is a book I picked up at an estate sale on Yellowstone, and an old copy of Harper's Bazaar. Also a Fuller brush mail opener. Keep up the good work, and thanks for the stories you put together from the articles, pictures, or letters. Sincerely, Molly. Well, thank you, Molly. Yellowstone Country. Ah, there it is. The Old Faithful Inn. Let me stay there for a winter. I kind of feels like I would be like Jack in The Shining. But think of all the work I can get done if I stayed there during the entire winter. Ah, oh no, where's the... We have a Union Pacific patch. Where's the brush, the letter opener? Did I miss it? Oh, here it is. Ta-da! I just have to remember to use this. Another viewer sent me one of these. I have that on my desk, so I can use that one for mail day. And then here is the Harper's Bazaar Tiffany & Company stationery department. Ooh. Have I seen any Tiffany & Company stationery? I don't think I have. Impromptu tableau. Ooh, look at those dresses. Wow. All my baked goods. I'm not fitting into that. This will be fun to look through in the fitting room. Oh geez. Well, thank you so much, Molly. I will enjoy looking at the Yellowstone books and my new letter opener. And I will add this to my little box of patches to add on to my bag. I still have to do that. I tell you, these projects, I get overwhelmed by all the projects I have. Anyway, thank you again, Molly. Good luck for any future estate sales that you might be going to. And thanks as always for watching the channel. This is from Lucille in Canyon Lake, Texas. Postcard. Oh, there's a little note. Let's open that up. Oh, how cute. It's a little cat. You're on my mind today. It says, aw, Renee, found these at my local thrift store and just wanted to send them to someone I knew who would appreciate them. Hope you are well. I love your videos and look forward to every one. Well, thank you, Lucille. These are so cute little cards. They're so dainty. Another thrift shop find. Postcards. Never have I ever found them at my thrift store. We have Paducah, Kentucky, Broadway Methodist Church. We have the, there's a whole bunch. The U.S. Veterans Hospital, number 99. Sorry I haven't answered sooner, but I wrote, several letters. I thought it said sensual letters. Several letters, but never mailed them. That sounds like me. We'll write a letter next time. That's funny. Oh, look at this one. Beautiful Downings. I don't know. Mulroe Bay? Where's that at? Oh, Ireland. State Supreme Court Library, Cheyenne, Wyoming. I need to take a whole tour of Wyoming. Dutch Wedding Rocks near Woodman Sanatorium. Where the heck is that? In the valley east of the Woodman Sanatorium. I wonder if that's even there anymore. Arrived here Sunday and slept under 2 blankets, a sheet, and bedspread. Turned on fire this AM. This is a lovely place to rest. As cool as nice. Haven't gotten over our shock as of yet. What was the shock? Dun dun dun. We have a lovely Valentine postcard. And then we have this souvenir folding postcard from where? Where? Colorado. The Courthouse, Denver, Colorado. State and Casino City Park. Post Office. This is a great way to just capture everything from your trip. I think they do still make the fold out postcards, but they're not as detailed, they're not as nice, and they're pretty cheap. So this is nice. What a great thrift store find. And last but not least, Yellowstone. How do you all do it? Oh, Old Faithful Inn. Old Faithful Inn. My favorite. I will be there. I like to sit either here, right in front of the fireplace, or I usually sit on the second row looking toward, the second level looking towards the door. I love it. Well, thank you so much, Lucille. Thank you for watching. Glad that you enjoyed the videos, and good luck at your next thrift store trip. Perhaps you'll find some more great items, such as these postcards. You are also lucky that you find postcards. Next, this is from our friend Sue out in Burlington, Massachusetts. There's the note. Dear Renee, love watching your channel on YouTube. Found these 2 books in a used bookstore. I think you will like the London edition of Alice in Wonderland the most, but couldn't pass up on the Yellowstone fishing either. Keep up your search for your treasures, especially like the trash picking. Stay safe, Sue. Yes, trash picking. I'll post the video one day of my conglomeration of trash. It's been bad for me, but better days are ahead, right? Right. Oh, nice. So we have Alice. This is the giant illustrated edition. Oh, how lovely. Oh, how cute. Put those on a shirt. Pig and Pepper. There you have the little dog. The rabbit sends in a little bill. There goes Bill. That's when she's stuck in the house. We'll burn the house down. I need to watch Alice again. Oh, wow. Yellowstone Fishing Waters. I have not been fishing in Yellowstone and most likely never will, but I do like seeing those that are fishing there. It's probably such a, oh, he's fishing, there's a moose right there. It's probably such a thrill to be in that place and you're just there fishing. Well, thank you so much, Sue. I will enjoy both of these books, and hopefully trash picking will pick up so that you can have some more trash picking videos to watch. But thank you again. They are both appreciated. This little guy comes from Kathy in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. I see the card. Renee, my husband and I watch your channel daily. We wait for your new videos to come out. You helped us through the isolation of the pandemic. Well, thank you for watching, and I hope that my videos did bring some fun into your lives. I know many people have stated that they have stayed in, some continue to stay in. So YouTube videos help them, as you said, kind of put a damper on the feeling of isolation. Lately, you have seemed kind of sad or discouraged with finding treasures. Hey, we have a theme here. See, the mail is open at the right time, and you are correct. I don't usually go places to find things that might interest you. However, this weekend I stumbled onto some paper that might appeal to you. Hope the things bring you some joy. Best wishes, Tim and Kathy. Well, thank you. I guess it is kind of evident. I mean, you know, we all want to find those great things and, you know, want to be able to do the lifetime find. But how many lifetime finds can you have? Lifetime find of the day. You know how mad people would be if I put that as a title? For that day, it was a lifetime find. But I just keep telling myself, you know, the next sale, the next sale, the next basement, the next attic. You will find what is meant to find you, I guess you could say. Oh, fun, they're cards. Under the leather. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, here's a postcard too. Many happy returns of the day. From your mama, it says. We don't even send notes like this anymore. Just saying hi. Under the weather. Get well wishes. Oh, look at this. It's greetings. It's a little Christmas card with a little puppy. Oh, he just opens. Oh, I guess it's just like that. That's so cute. Jesus. We find him in nativities. We find him on cards. And look at this great New Year greeting. It is the clock with the pointed to the 12. The clock of time is striking now, in which I hope we will enjoy prosperity and all good cheer. I was waiting for it to rhyme. It didn't, but that's okay. You're brothers. These are fun. These are good finds. I definitely would have picked these up. My rosary with Christmas greetings. Such lovely colors. And I'm guessing, you know, these probably cost 10 cents, a nickel, if that. Christmas happiness, sister. Now you go to the cards today and it's like, these aren't fun. But I still managed to find a few good ones. I will take my time looking at cards in stores to find the perfect card to give. Well, thank you, Tim and Kathy. Tom and Kathy, sorry. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you continue to watch and you continue to enjoy the videos. And if you are able to get out more often, I hope that you enjoy those trips and find your treasure if you're looking for one. If not, may one find you. I'm gonna mess up this name again. Liss. L-I-S-E, Liss. Sorry, I know I had this before and I messed it up. From Queens Village, New York. My memory. Put it in my memory bank. Let's see. Hi Pam, I found this needlework magazine from 1977. It's fun to look at. I enjoy your channel. Keep up the good work. I would love to go to those estate sales and flea market. Take care and stay safe. Liss. Estate sales, I'm waiting for the big mama of one. We'll see. This is fun. Album, the Needlework magazine. Well, you can knit one for yourself, crochet one for yourself, and then one for your dog. Oh wow, it's even a color. Oh man. Ooh, a seashell shawl. That's what that's called. This is great. Oh my gosh, look at these booties. Headline interest. I love how they advertise these things. I guess that'd be the right word. But it makes it fun looking through this book. Money savers. Oh my gosh. Colorful pillows. Oh. If only I knew how to do this. Patterns are 60 cents each plus 20 cents for postage and handling. The album is $2 and the books are $1.25 each. Wow. I'll take one of every pattern. Oh, these hats. Oh my gosh. This is like the elf on the shelf hat. If I still had my pixie cut, I could do, oh, let's not talk about that. That's totally elf on the shelf. I want that. Feels like my hair is like, there's a piece. Oh well, we're going with it. I'm not even gonna edit that out. This is a great book. Oh wow. The pom-pom hat. I'll see you coming from a mile away wearing that. Oh wow. Now this I have seen. This hat is made from cans, and they're usually beer cans, and I have seen those at a few auctions, and some of them can sell for a lot of money. Some of them can sell for a lot of money. Well, thank you so much, Liz. I love that book. I love the colors, and I love how they advertise it. And you never know, perhaps in another lifetime or in 10 years from now, I'll be sporting some of those fun little needlework items like that elf on the shelf hat. I need that. I just need to learn how to do it all eventually. All right, which one? We'll save the box for last. This is from Deb in Rochester, Indiana. Oh. Dear Renee, I'm getting older and doing some purging. Well, I've been doing some purging the past week, so join the club. I'm really sure that nobody in my family will appreciate these items. Oh, that's so sad. I am a caregiver to older folks in their homes. A lady who had lived through World War II and the Depression had these and gave them to me. She said the hats were Rosie the Riveter hats, and the cards are self-explained. I truly know you will appreciate these items, and if you decide not to keep them, you will know a place that honors our history saved in these items. Thank you for your videos. I enjoy you and the excitement you show when you find that special item. I love that you share history, Deb. Well, thank you, Deb, and thank you for the encouraging words to keep sharing history, no matter if those videos get 50 views or 500,000 views. So thank you. Oh, I'm really excited. No way. Okay, we're gonna save the hat for last. Let's look at these. So these are like reproduction postcards for buy bonds. Are they all the same? No, they're different. So these are like those famous posters that they had made during the war. Soldiers without guns. I actually was Rosie the Riveter. At my old job, we were allowed to dress up for Halloween and had a Halloween contest, and I was Rosie the Riveter. I even had the big poster behind me and the little bandana. Those are great. Canned vegetables, fruit, and the Kaiser too. Now we have these in the back. What's this? Oh wow, peace through victory. That's awesome. And here we go. So she said the hats were Rosie the Riveter hats. Oh, there's two of them. Oh my gosh. Let's see. These are great. I'm gonna have to do some looking, and perhaps some of you will know. I want to put it on. I can't tell. I love these. Now that you gave me two, I can wear one and then keep one, like for display, so I don't ruin it. I'm going to have to do some research. These are great. It's fun because like the side, it's like kind of cinched with a wire, not a wire, like a little thread, so you can maybe make it tighter, but they're very breathable. These are amazing. I have no idea how I look in it. I don't care. Oh, my hair could go up in it. It's like the little hair nets. I love it. Wow. Well, thank you so much, Deb, and thank you for the work that you do as a caregiver. that can be very straining both physically and emotionally, but I'm sure that the people that you care for enjoy your company and enjoy you helping them. So thank you for what you do, and thank you for passing these on to me. These are great. You have to do some research now. I'm so excited. But thank you again, Deb. Thank you for watching, and thank you for the little push to continue to keep doing the history that I so love and enjoy. Last but not least, this is from Cheryl out in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I see a mug. I don't know what to get. There's a bunch of things. Oh. Oh. Electric Peak, Yellowstone National Park. Renee, during the shutdown, while many were cleaning out closets and cupboards or doing something creative, I was lying on my sofa. And eventually Taco Stack showed up, which led me to you and some other good resellers. And when shops finally opened, I started shopping and think I am now a reseller, but only locally. That is fine. I am of a very vintage age and electronically challenged. Don't worry. I'm whatever age I am, and I'm still electronically challenged, believe me. Enclosed are some postcards, a moose coffee cup, and a Yellowstone cup with tea. I hope you can use the latter as your flea market when it is chilly. Best wishes, Cheryl. Oh boy, Cheryl. So, man, all you people finding all these Yellowstone things at your thrift stores, I don't get it. We have the Minerva Terrace at Mammoth. Great place to go. Kind of makes you hungry for marshmallows. Oh, there she is. Old Faithful. I need to go watch Old Faithful like at midnight, but normally I'm not awake then because I'm so tired from driving around during the day, but we'll see. There she is. Breathtaking, this is from 1996. Breathtaking scenery, Rockies and Grand Tetons, unbelievable. Yellowstone spans time. Oh, Old Faithful and Lobby. Which, oh, there it is. My favorite. Oh, here's like a real photo. This is the Roaring Mountain, Yellowstone National Park. This is the Haynes, Haynes. Very, very well known. Okay, let's open the mug first and then the travel mug. Oh, this is cute. North Lake, Illinois. You have a whole bunch of, I think these are elk, but that's okay. The dude in the little guy in my intro, I thought he was a moose. He's not. He's some, like a stag, I think. This hair, look at this. Cut it off. Anyway, this is great for when you just need, you know, a simple little cup of tea. And then we have, oh, fun. Nice. I love it. It's a big Yellowstone National Park mug. I will be using this a lot. Oh, and the tea inside. Lemongrass tea. Ooh. And I'm gonna pronounce that wrong. Damania tea. That's great. This is a great mug. What is fun that Yellowstone does, and I still use them. The last time I was there, they have these cups that are not as big as this, but they're made from recycled material. And you buy one, and then when you refill it, you know, with coffee or tea, you get a discount, and you can use it over and over and over again. I have two, so it'll be interesting to see if they have the same design on it or if it's different, but I usually buy one because it's a whole lot cheaper, and it's just fun to have. And this is fun to have. I love this. Great. Well, thank you so much, Cheryl. I'm going to enjoy the postcards and the tea mug and this nice big mug for those chilly days at the flea market. It's great because it has the handle too. So I was gonna say I can take my carabiner and then I can clip it onto my bag then when I'm done. Perfect. But yes, thank you. And thank you for finding me. Thank you for sitting on your couch during the quarantine and finding taco stacks and finding my channel. And I hope that you have enjoyed it since. Well, little Pam, it has been a fun mail day. Lots of great items, lots of Yellowstone items, and lots of encouragement to keep doing the history that I so love and care about. So yes, gotta do what you love, right? That was the point of quitting my job, because I hated it there. And so why not continue to do what I love and just keep pressing on and hoping for the best. So yes, so thank you to everyone for all the wonderful treasures in the mail. I hope that if you are out and about, that you find your treasure, or if you are just at home enjoying all the treasures that you have found over the years, even reminiscing about the items that you found, that you take comfort in that and that it brings a smile to your face. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you all next time for the next adventure here at Paper and Wheel.